Richard, what does the new co-chair of the intergovernmental partnership have to say for himself now?
I want to go to your meeting, Ed. Structured informality. That's right along my alley.
Hey, Richard, I forgot to say this morning that he's also a Boston fan.
Where's Vince when I need him?
Looking around, I came to the realization this morning that there's a significant first that's occurred here today, Kim, and no, it's not the first time I've ever been out to Surrey. It's actually only the second time. But it's actually the first time that I've got the courage to wear a sweater vest in public. No offense.
Okay, then you should know that the first time Richard wore a suit since he got married was when he went to meet the premier last month.
So, all that aside, I want to touch on just 2 points. The first point, the gentleman in the back of the room this morning talked about maintenance of these structures and these facilities. We saw from all of the summaries of the work presented this morning, I don't think people can argue the benefit from on-site types of innovations, whether it's infiltration, soil, things like that. So we know that there's benefit to come out of these things, but what we hear all the time is how are we going to look after them, and how are we going to get people to take care and maintain these things. Well, that's one of the first that I see that the people in this room can be a huge part of. We've got a diverse group of people here. We know there's interest. I think we can begin to push the envelope to find ways, creative ways, to get these things looked after. I'm one of those guys that clean my eave troughs and manage my own infiltration pit and all of that. And if I can wear a sweater vest in public, we got to be able to find a way to get people to actually look after a piece of new infrastructure that's so important, right? The next thing, Pam mentioned habitat and general ecology in the work we're doing now. I think it's a very important point, and it's something that I want to push us towards as well. The people in this room, I think, have the integrated knowledge. We have the capacity to really think beyond water and water in our streams. As visitors here in this region, I think we've got an inherent right to look at the bigger picture. And one of the things that we're starting to look at and work on is the whole idea of natural capital or ecosystem services. Some of the studies, I've got a great paper if you're interested. I'll give you my card and I'll send you this paper, but things like soil and basic vegetation have some of the most important ecosystem services available on the planet, but yet we're not really looking into these things a lot. We're really water-centric, we're water-focused. I'd like us to push beyond that now and think about water as how it relates to the soils and the vegetation all around. It's a three-way cycle, just like that recycling loop. So that's the next area that I'm going to start pushing people and pushing the groups that I come into contact with, is to start, let's not be happy with where we've come right now, but let's even be thinking about how we're going to make some more improvements and changes.
Thank you.